Welcome to 3D Learning Farming, video 5. The fix is in. Who should control the fix-it program for the farmers or the dealers? That's the argument we want to make. Now there are 3 levels of discussion. Each level is progressively more challenging, encouraging students to follow the formula. This formula is about communication. It's not about good grammar, but students should practice this so that they have better techniques for later, not only in the debate, but later in discussion. When they present their ideas, they are able to build on the information, build support, and redirect, change the topic, and move on or stay the same. So 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. If you're asked, what are you doing on the weekend? What are you doing on the weekend? 8 words, okay? 8 words is good. We're looking for 7 or more. I'm going fishing with my mother to Malipo. I'm going to Malipo with my mother. Okay, 7 words. Easy. But if your discussion stops there, or if your conversation stops there, then you have to ask another question, or you just stop. And then you go back and forth. So this will help you build that and change that to a better discussion, and you are in control of everything. Remember, you control the direction of your conversation because you asked the question. If you don't ask a question, you're not moving or changing, you're just talking. But you are in control. You are the driver of the navigation. You choose to move on. You choose to change. Which do you want? So in our 1 plus 3 plus 2, you want 3 sentences, 1 plus 3, to support your first statement. I and my mother are going to Malipo for the weekend. We go every summer for a week to the beach. That's number 2. Okay, so now you're at 2. My father usually comes at the end of the week for a little bit of relaxation. That's 3. You want 1 more? I try to do a little fishing from the shore when I go there. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you want to continue or do you want to change your direction? Let's say we want to continue. You need 2 more information. So we talked about going with my mother, we talked about fishing. So I usually catch small fish and throw them back. 1. I don't think I want to go on a larger boat, but it's very inconvenient for the fishermen. 2. Now you can continue and ask the same question. What do you like to do on the weekend? 1 plus 3 gives you that information so that people understand what you do at the beach. They don't ask questions. Number 2, you're adding information first and then asking information. And if you add your information and ask again, you get the answer you want. You get more detail that you want. And their question will redirect or continue the conversation. So that's why the 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. And in this discussion, you want to practice that as much as possible. So this, after you watch the video and you have the questions in the book, write your answers. So when you come to class, you focus on discussion and following the sequence, not on just new information. Because thinking about new information instantly is really hard for most people. So this week you have 14 questions and you want to follow this sequence. It's very easy. It just takes a little bit of thinking. And all the questions, the last one, 2 plus 1, the last one is already given to you. So continue this pattern until every level is complete. Take notes of the ideas as they work through the answers. Maybe there's more information. And if you are in this round conversation, take notes that are different than what your position is or what your ideas are. Take notes. It's very important. Don't do less. Don't do less. Everybody wants to do less, but don't do less, because doing less just makes you weaker. Do more and become stronger. Encourage disagreements. Always challenge. Remember, we talked about challenge. Get stronger in your challenge. But not just disagree, but disagree with some support. Try to disagree with support. With a retort. Retort is just a response. A response to make statements about facts. When you want to respond, state some facts if you can. Not just assumptions. Facts make you stronger. Assumptions, you will get challenged and you will say, well, I don't know. When assumptions are made, they should be challenged and rebutted. They should be challenged and an opposition statement made. This builds strength and excitement, not only for the debate, but development of the argument. Now you're getting stronger and you feel better about challenging because you have that support. So, write long answers. Use as much vocabulary as you learned. Use more. And if other team members use different vocabulary, write it down. Write your definition. Add more information to communicate your whole idea. 1 plus 3, you can have more. 1 plus 4 or 5. 1 plus 3 is minimum. Add 2 or 3 or 4 and then ask the question. Don't just ask question, ask question, ask question, ask question. That gives you a headache. So, level 1. Why is a little delay a big issue? We are very impatient. So, why? So, I am number 1. I am the first person in your team. Why is a delay a big issue? I ask you, and you give me an answer, 7 words or more. Add 3. Add 2 to match the question. Why should dealers keep control of the repair program? So your 2 statements should match, the 2 plus 1 should match question number 2. And then you, number 2 person in the team, ask number 3 person the question, okay? Answer, okay? So you answer why a big delay is a big issue. You answer plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is question number 2, to your next person. And you go round and round and round till everybody's done. Not everybody's done because you're going to have more questions. How essential is it for farmers to have control of repairs? Where is the real fight happening? Continue, level 2. What are some ways farmers can get more control? These are more specific. Which would you choose? A foreign or in-country brand? That can be even in Korea, in computers or cameras or a lot of things. How would changes in control affect service? Is buying local a best idea all the time? Well, maybe not. What can we learn from this story? Very general. Can farmer control of repair affect food prices? Very good question. Always that 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. 1 plus 3. Every time. And these are the last one. These are the questions. 1 is an answer. 3, support. 2, new idea. And the question. So your 2 should match the question. Okay? So that's why you do this at home. Because you have to think about how do these match, and you don't know what question will you have. So you do them all at home. And when you're finished, you come to class and you're ready. You get more excitement, because you're ready, you're discussing, not just talking. This week you have answered a lot of questions. 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. You added more information. You have expanded ideas to reflect your opinions. Continue to expand your ideas to fit your arguments for debate. So now you're getting all that information. You've added information. You've asked good questions and got good answers. You should have lots of note-taking done already. So now we're going to start working on creating that statement before you start. Let's start working on that.